Hi everybody, welcome to a Barton Level 3, lesson number 6. This spelling rule is called Kiss the Cat. And there's going to be two parts to this rule. We have both a reading rule and we have a spelling rule for it. So let's get right into the first part of this, which is actually the reading rule. So I start by building the word cab right here. And I would ask, what sound is the C making? The C is making the K sound, the hard sound, the K sound. But then I put the next word up and I would say, this is the word scent. They would repeat it, scent. What sound is the C making? The C is making the S, the soft sound here. And so we're going to take a journey to figure out why that is, okay? So most of the time, the letter C does say the K sound, but there are a few times when the C does not say the K sound, when it makes it soft S sound. And that is going to be after three vowels that we have. We are going to actually call these watch out vowels, okay? And we're only going to really use two of them right now. We will use the third one when we get into level 4. But right now, the watch out vowels that we have are going to be E and I. But I will teach them that the third one is the Y. You can see the Y is not yellow yet. And when it finally does change to yellow and become a vowel in level 4, that's when we will we'll use the C next to the Y, but not right now. Okay, so we have the letters E, I, Y, and sometimes I try and do a chant with them. E, I, Y. Those are the watch out vowels. And they will be used over and over again. Okay, so now when the letter C is next to a watch out vowel, it will change that sound of the letter C to that soft sound. S. That's why this says scent. Then this would be, again, the word cinch. They might not know what cinch means, so I might show them like a cinched belt or a cinched sack that they wear. Or I might even say, sometimes we say something that's really easy as a cinch, although that might be dating myself, so I might not say that. Okay. So the next one, then we'll take a look at something without a watch out vowel, and it's going to go back to its hard sound. Cup. Cup. Again, hard sound. And even when we have all of the blends, so clash, hard sound. And then we're going to look at some nonsense words, okay? So the nonsense words you will notice are always going to be harder for your student. So let's go through these. This is going to be calve, sev, soft sound, sieve, soft sound, cov, cove, crat. Okay, so again, what are the three watch out vowels? E, I, and Y. So that's how we're going to teach reading when it comes to the letter C. Now let's talk about spelling, okay? One way to spell the K sound is with the letter C. But another way to spell the K sound is with the letter K. And we need to know explicitly when to use the C and when to use the K. And that's what we're going to teach the kiddos today. So let's say I want the word to be the word kid. Okay. I would tell your student I want this word to be the word kid. All right. Again, we review the two ways to spell the K sound, or with a C or with a K. And go just based on what we had learned before, which was the letter C next to a watch out vowel. Again, the watch out vowels, E, I, Y. If this letter C is hugging it, it's got to be touching it. Can't be farther away. But if it's touching a watch out vowel right here, after it, then it will change the sound. So this word couldn't be the word kid if I spelled it with a C. This would actually say Sid. All right. So we have to go to our second choice, which is going to be the letter K for the word kid. All right. Let's try a couple more. Let's do the word kept, like it kept happening. Again, could I use the letter C here? No, I can't because there is a watch out vowel. So then you go to your second choice, which is a K. K saves the day. And I can use a K. That word is going to be the word kept. All right. So we're going to take a look at this word right here, which is scan. Actually, I want to go back and look at, I just want to do another word here, which would be, I just want to show you, I'm going to give you a nonsense word. The nonsense word is kith, kith, k-ith, right here. So I would mark this with, if I didn't know how to spell it, I would pull down a blank tile for the k sound, k. I'd finish spelling it as an itchy, and then the digraph, I would take a look at this, and I would see, yes, indeed, there is a watch out vowel, so K saves the day. I cannot use the letter C there. That would be the word sith. Let's do the word clot, like he had a blood clot. Clot. K-o-a-t. The first sound, k. Let's pull down the blank tile. The next sound, o. Ah is an olive, and t. How are we going to finish spelling this? Well, this is not a watch out vowel. It is not an E, I, or Y, so I'm going to pull down a letter C. Most of the time you are going to be spelling with the letter C. It is unusual to use the letter K. And of course, now we know it's only when there is an E, I, or Y. Now, are there some exceptions? There are a couple exceptions. I love when kids find them. One of my kids came to me and said, what about the word skunk? That's an S-K-U-N-K. What about the word skate? There are certain words, especially animals, things that I always say the word American words, okay? Because if they are imported from another language, like ski, yeah, and that makes such a weird sound anyways, you know, those are exception words. Those are the but not words, okay? So find those words, talk about them. Go to a place like Etymology Online, not entomology. Don't look up the bugs, but look up the words. Online, type it in, find out why skunk is spelled with a K and not with a C, you know? So all of those things, you can come up here and you can type it in and you can look at it. It might help your student remember, okay? So we can see that skunk is it's from a Native American tribe, and that's the reason skunk is spelled that way. So going back to our other stuff, let's look at the word scan. Now, if I didn't know how to spell this, scan, I would again have my student pull down a blank tile right here and take a look. This is not a watch out vowel, so you can use the letter C. Always start with the letter C. But we have a word like skin, which has that same blend sound at the beginning. Sk, 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 and sk, in. And you can see the difference between scan and skin is that this is a watch out vowel, so we have to spell it with a K. All right, let's take a look at the practice work. Oh, before we do that, actually, let's go back to this. I would also have my student write the rule in their Barton spelling notebook. So this would be a kiss the cat rule. Spell k with a C wherever you can. I will show you what the rule card looks like, but this is where I would house it. So this is what the rule card for kiss the cat looks like. Spell k with a C wherever you can. Again, when it has these little marks on the side, it means you say that sound. That's why you hear me say k, means that's how you say it. So spell k with a C whenever you can. Okay, when can't you? E, I, or Y. I make special notes on that. Let's go through and check out our new student pages and our extra practice pages that we're going to do today. I did complete these for you ahead of time. So change the order of the letters to create a real word. Write it on the line. Circle any C that says S. So we can do that together. Here are the answers. We've got crush, scram, sell, craft, scent, cost, cinch, and crash. And these are going to be rhyming words, and then circle the 3 words again where the letter C says S. So we've got act and fact, fell and sell, and here's the circle, clap and slap, scent and Kent, stuff and scuff, cinch and pinch, and Ron and Con. And the last one we're going to do is put a vowel in the blank line to create a new word, then circle if the letter C says the soft S sound again. So I went through and did these. So we've got crept, cost, cinch, cash, club, scent. I think this is cress. The word crass is a word too, though. I think it's the word cress, like watercress, and then scab. And so that actually is not a watch out for, or doesn't make the soft sound. Crept, cost, it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's those. And then the fluency drills that you have. Same thing as always. I did highlight a couple of the words that I saw that made the soft sound. Here is cinch as well. Hopefully I didn't miss any, but you might find one that I missed. Nonsense words always are going to be harder, okay? These are the ones that your student has never mapped in their brain before. It is most important that we're reading these for accuracy and not for speed. I don't care how fast they go. I care how right they get them. So I've highlighted the ones that you especially want to pay attention to. These are all closed syllables. They're all going to make their soft sound. And the highlighted ones are the ones that, I don't mean soft sound, I mean short sound. The highlighted ones are the ones that will make their soft sound, that soft S sound. Here's your sight words and then phrases again. So that's kind of it for the extra practice pages and a quick overview of the Kiss the Cat rule. Okay, so level 3, lesson 6, Kiss the Cat, learn how to spell K and learn how to read the letter C when it has a watch out vowel next to it. Okay, that's it. Over and out.